The book you are seeing on your screen is called Living History for Junior Secondary Schools. The book have book 1, book 2, and book 3. The book contains the history of every tribes and ethnic groups in Nigeria. But the history of Ndígbo is not in that book. The book was approved by the Federal Ministry of Education in Nigeria. The book was written by 3 Yoruba people. Their names are J.M. Isekure, O.O. Olajide, and T.E. Taiwo. The 3 of them wrote that book, and the Federal Ministry of Education approved it to be taught in Nigeria secondary schools. Which institution in Nigeria reviews and approves textbooks to be taught to Nigerian students? The institution is the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council, NERDC. Is the primary statutory body responsible for evaluating, reviewing, and approving instructional materials and textbooks in Nigeria, working under the Federal Ministry of Education. NERDC ensures materials aligns with the national curriculum. The Minister of the Federal Ministry of Education is Tunji Alausa, a Yoruba man. The Federal Ministry of Education approved that textbook to be taught in Nigeria schools. Few days ago, after Ndígbo started speaking against that textbook, the Federal Ministry of Education in Nigeria came out and said that they did not approve the textbook. The insult against Ndígbo in this country is too much. The major ethnic group in this country called Nigeria that hates Ndígbo is Yoruba. Fulani is the problem of every tribe in Nigeria. Fulani is the problem of other tribes in northern Nigeria, in the southeast, in the southwest, in the middle belt, and in the south-south. Fulani is the problem of them all. But the major problem of Ndígbo in this country called Nigeria is Yoruba people. This ethnic group called Yoruba, they can do everything possible to eliminate themselves and not Ndígbo. The hatred that Yoruba have for Ndígbo is too much. Imagine writing the history of every tribe in Nigeria in a textbook, but they did not write the history of Ndígbo inside. Is that not an insult? Tell me insult way past that one. The population of Ndígbo in Nigeria is more than the population of Yoruba people in Nigeria. Go and verify. Igbo is a very large ethnic group in Nigeria. Wazobia, Bia there represents Ndígbo. How come you wrote a textbook? The history of Wazo is inside, but the history of Bia is not inside. The Minister of Federal Ministry of Education is a Yoruba man. The people that wrote that book are Yoruba people. 3 authors from Yoruba wrote the history of every tribe in Nigeria. You will be surprised to know that in that book, they wrote the history of Ikure people. They wrote the history of Oba and Ekpe people. They wrote the history of Fukwane people, Ika people, Oshimiri, and Anyocha people. But they did not write the history of our brothers in the southeast. The history of Nri is not there. The history of Isu is not there. The history of Eri is not there. You will be surprised to know that they wrote the history of those Igbos in the south as a means to divide Ndígbo, as a means to show the world that Anyoma people are not Igbo people, as a means to show the world that Ikure people are not Igbo people. They will write the history of all these places to divide Ndígbo. Those 3 Yoruba authors that wrote that textbook, are they thinking that Igbo nation will allow that textbook to be taught to Igbo students in Igbo land? The Minister of the Federal Ministry of Education in Nigeria, is he thinking that we Igbo nation will allow that textbook to be taught to our students in Igbo land? After una don see say Igbo nation rejects that textbook, una come out dey talk say Federal Ministry of Education talk say dem no approve the textbook. If you are an Igbo person, have this in mind. The major tribe in Nigeria that hates Ndígbo is Yoruba. These Yoruba people, I have said it countless times that it's better for them to be dying like flies. It's better that Fulani people are slaughtering them than for an Igbo man to become the president of Nigeria. Wonderful. Fulani people hate every tribe in Nigeria. That's why they are busy killing people from every part of the country. But the major people where Yoruba people hate for this country na Igbo people. Even as Fulani they slaughter them for Kwara State, even as Fulani they slaughter them all over Yoruba land, they hate Ndígbo more than the way they hate Fulani people. If to say Nigeria na a place where government they work, this guy called Tunji Alausa, the Minister of Federal Ministry of Education, therefore don't sack him. Therefore don't sack him, come out. Imagine approving a textbook that does not have the history of Ndígbo inside and the history of every other tribe and ethnic group in Nigeria is inside. If no be say Igbo nation speak against that textbook, this guy called Tunji Alausa, he no go come out the talk say they no approve am. If those Yoruba people wrote the history of Ndígbo in that textbook, they will write rubbish. They will write all sort of nonsense inside. They are supposed to look for a very good Igbo historian that will write the history of Ndígbo in that textbook. To write the history of Ndígbo for that textbook, Igbo historians are supposed to be contacted. Make them know what they go write for that textbook, because the textbook will contain the history of Ndígbo, so that they no go write nonsense. We Igbos are the ones that should write our history. No be Yoruba people go write our own history. Those Yoruba authors, they don't want to make it be say the name of an Igbo author dey that book. They don't want to make it be say the name of an Igbo historian is in that book. They just want it to be a Yoruba book. Any policy where federal government bring out where they are against Ndígbo, make we speak against that thing. Let's speak against it. A closed mouth is a closed destiny. As Igbo nation speak against this textbook where this Yoruba people write now, you know, she say the Minister of Education in Nigeria, a Yoruba man, come out, they talk, say they no approve that textbook to be taught in Nigeria school. So Igbo politicians that mean well for Ndígbo. I'm not talking about all those politicians and governors, senators from Igbo land that don't know themselves. In Igbo land, we know those governors, senators, House of Reps members from this Igbo land that don't know their left to right. Those people don't even know whether Ndígbo are being insulted in this country. Those politicians, they are not there to represent Ndígbo. They are there to represent themselves. Because as this textbook come out now, I don't see any Igbo senator, House of Reps member, or governor speak against them. Imagine Igbo students will be learning the history of Yoruba people, Fulani people, Hausa people, Ibibio people, Ijaw people, Calabar people, Urobo, Isoko, and so on, without learning their own history in their schools. And if Igbo students start learning that textbook in our schools, you will not see governors from Igbo land speak against it. You no ever hear them talk say this textbook will never work in Igbo land. They're not going to talk like that. The first problem that we Igbos are having in this country are our politicians. Politicians from Igbo land where we know say these politicians, once you hear their name, first thing will come your mind now, these are true Igbo sons. Politicians like Senator Ned Nwoko, politicians like Abaribe, politicians like Governor Alex Oti. Now these people I know where we say they go fit come out and say Igbo nation cannot allow this textbook to be taught in Igbo land. Ndígbo know say these people can do it. They can say it. What about the rest? Igbo politicians go there, federal government go dey insult Ndígbo, Yoruba people go dey insult Ndígbo. They not go talk anything. Because the way where they take enter that power where they dey so, na true Fulani, na true Northerners. Now Fulani they choose governors for us. That's why our governors they not go fit talk. Because they not say they talk, they go displease their master. Ndígbo should know that we Igbos, not only us stand for this country. Our politicians not there for us. Igbo politicians are not there for Ndígbo. We are on our own, and that's why every organization in Igbo land are expected to stand firm and defend Igbo nation. If that history textbook must be taught in Igbo land, then the history of Ndígbo must be inside. If the history of Ndígbo not there inside, that book not go ever enter Igbo land. See, they won't teach them to our students. Maybe they teach our students the history of other tribes but they no go learn their own history. Yeah, people. Ishia Gwale.